case this is one of those times when Total Divas and The Walking Dead are going on simultaneously, but I couldn't watch The Walking Dead because I'm a good husband, so my wife watched Downton Abbey instead. So this is the mid-season finale break, whatever. They do like 9 episodes, do a break, and do 9 episodes later. So now we get to deal with Hell in a Cell. This is when the Bellas fought each other. And actually a pretty solid match. The build-up to it, as long as they weren't talking, was really good. I mean, the editors know how to throw together a fantastic looking script for this. So they're finally really getting going. They talk about all their merch. Nikki's all about the merch. She's all about that merch. Just, how much money can I make now? So that way then in a couple years, when I leave again, I got this huge bankroll I don't have to worry about ever again. So the Bellas are like the John Cena of the Divas division. I guess that's a pretty fair assessment. But Bree and Brian practice a very natural lifestyle. So when they go shopping in the organic feminine hygiene aisle, I now know Bree uses organic tampons. Maybe they're made out of Cherokee hair. I don't know. Then they mentioned the organic vegan condoms. Which Bree's like, well, if we're going to use condoms, and that's what Nikki and Bree focus on this entire week, is about what they don't wrap on Brian's goat head. So whenever those two are having a conversation, it's like, well, what happens if you get pregnant? What if you get pregnant? That's going to totally ruin the amount of money that we make. And as much as I love their, bringing Brian into the more natural lifestyle, Brian then goes, well, we're married. Married people still occasionally wear condoms or take birth control or do the whole litany of things to not produce children. But Brian's like, well, Native American uses condoms. Yeah, my wife doesn't take the pill because of other health-related issues, so therefore it's condoms. Condoms and pull-out. Boom! I want to make sure the double barrel is entirely unloaded. And she's talking with the higher-ups, like, what happens if she gets pregnant? She has baby fever. Well, let me talk to her about baby fever. I guess she's going to give her the baby fever vaccine. I don't know. Natty's house is getting fumigated, and she's an absolute frickin' mess. Because there's something wrong with her dad, her marriage is falling apart, and one of her cats is with her husband, the house is being fumigated, she's got to get work done on her car, and she has to say with it, who's married to Naomi? In their really small apartment. I'm almost thinking what they should do is, if they all live in the same, they should all live in John Cena's house. It appears to be big enough that all of them can live and never talk to each other. And everyone else is like scraping in existence. Professional wrestling, man, that's where the money's at. She's flipping out because John's like, yo, I like that blanket. It's got cat hair on it. Yo, your cats get scared. And like when they poop, they hop out of the litter box and leave little poop piles everywhere. Man, your cats are driving me insane, Natty. And then Natty throws a pity party level beyond 9,000. Rosa and Alicia were planning on going on a nice little trip. A girls' trip. Alright? But Paige can't come with, so no Paige in bikini. If she has to go to Malaysia, she'll stick out. A lot. When she goes to Malaysia. So they bring her along Cameron, or Ariana, who apparently does not get along with Alicia Fox. Oh, joy. 2 people in a car not getting along with Rosa being there. You're like, yeah, can't we all just get along, everybody? Man, I felt like I saw this before with like Summer Rae and Natalia. They don't get along. They snip and they backbite. I spent 3.5 months in developmental, and then I made it up, and I had to go back to NXT, just become better at my craft. Yeah, you tried to pin somebody while they were laying face down. Oh, they phrase that, Cameron, you hit a leg drop. And instead roll them over and yell out to count. You forgot what you were doing. So they don't get along. And then they finally have their sit-down heart-to-heart. And it's like, I thought you were replacing me. I'm not replacing you. Don't worry, Alicia. She's not replacing you. No. You actually know how to work a match. If they were to let you have a personality beyond, like, a girl who wears animal ears and occasionally screams, you'd be a lot farther along. You are a former Divas champion. You were the reason why Edge and Vicky Guerrero broke up, because you were the wedding planner. Yeah, that's right. I'll remember that stuff. And I guess this was it for this mid-season break. Whatever. I mean, they always seem to do some sort of weird number of episodes. So the Bellas are now feuding, but there's concern about one of them having